White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain says the media, this is so great. I laughed for like a half hour after this. The media is harder on President Biden than they were on President Trump. What world is he living in? Remember, here on Earth for 5 years, the press accused President Trump of being a Russian agent, a racist, and literally Hitler. Well, they've been asking President Biden tough questions like this.
Mr. President, what did you order?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. That's what I ordered, and it's an ice cream cone, and I'm gonna eat it like an ice cream cone, like you say hello to a sailor. That's how I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. Does Ron really think President Biden is facing an adversarial press, or is he only pretending to be insane? Here to discuss, the Federalist senior editor and Fox News contributor, the one and only Mollie Hemingway. Welcome back, Mollie.
It's great to be here with you.
What's wrong with Ron Klain?
I mean, I think things are rough for him right now. He's running a White House that has had nothing but trouble. Every single one of their policy ideas have been a disaster. The country is responding with horrible ratings. And so he's just lashing out and trying to come up with an explanation. And also, I think Democrats are used to a certain level of friendly media treatment. And it's just been, there's been a slightly less friendly media for the last couple of months. And so even though they're super nice, super generous, they ask the sweetest questions, it's just a little bit off what they're used to. And so they're struggling.
I'm actually proud of the journalists who have sort of held this administration's feet to the fire, because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be skeptical. They're supposed to, you know, bring truth to power. And they're supposed to agnostically report what's happening. They haven't done that for so long. They forgot how. I don't think Ron Klain has any idea what it's like to be attacked by a narcissistic blowhard like Jim Acosta every day. I look at that sweet Peter Doocy, and I want to give him a glass of lemonade because he's so polite and well prepared, whereas Jim Acosta was such a blathering loudmouth, and all he did was try and get himself airtime so he could write a book. It was gross, and this administration is not dealing with any of that.
I could lose 2 fingers and still count on one hand the number of press people that have done a fairly decent job covering this administration. What we have been subjected to by the White House press corps is an abomination. It is straight up propaganda. That first press conference that they had, do you remember Yamiche Alcindor, who just got a promotion today? With Trump, she would ask these cartoonishly hostile questions of just no import so she could grandstand about her personal far-left political views. With President Biden, her first question to him was something like, don't you think our border problem is because you're so nice that everybody wants to come here?
Yes,
and I'm not exaggerating. That's what she asked. Yeah. I mean, and that's what we get day after day. And there is nothing, you know, they were a little bit harsh on Biden for Afghanistan because a lot of our press corps loves war and they love to continue wars. That's not holding anyone accountable. And they haven't really done anything at all, even though the country is spiraling and the actual people in this country are suffering from inflation, you know, from national security problems, from border issues, from tyrannical COVID policies. I mean, what this administration has done just in terms of vaccine mandates, you should have a press that's outraged and asking tough questions. They don't.
Yeah, do they not have kids? I don't understand. And I think Ron Klain is upset because he's the real president. And so he's the reason that all of these poll numbers are so low. It's your fault, Ron. And you're wonderful, Mollie. Thank you for being here.